Hey folks, new tech curated, aka stuff I can't afford curated. This is Specs Magazine breaking down the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2 earphones for you guys. Friendly reminder, for updated prices, my affiliate links are down in that video description below. So jumping right into this, in the box, you have the recharging case, the USB-C charging cable, 3 additional ear tips for 4 sets in total. Jumping to the physical features, weight and comfort, each earphone is about 6 grams here. They are slightly larger than, say, the Samsung truly wireless earphones out there, the Apple AirPod Pros or the Jabra 85Ts. Now they're more on par with other bigger truly wireless earphones such as the Sony WF-1000X M3s and the Bose's truly wireless earphone options. Now they're perfectly fine for office, at home, and casual use. The fit is decent, but more vigorous activities, they're not the most stable, at least for my ears. The earphones are IP4 rated, meaning that they are splash proof against water. Now they are in-ear earphones, which mean they provide 100% passive noise isolation with the option of active noise canceling as well, but we'll touch base on the audio a little bit later in this video. But continuing on with the physical buttons, they are touch controlled, they're touch sensitive. If you touch and hold both earphones at the same time while they're on your head for 10 seconds here, it'll put it into pairing mode. Touch and hold either earphone to adjust volume up or down. Tap the right earbud 3 times to turn on or off ANC, tap it twice to turn on or off ambient noise, and tap it once to activate voice assistant, which is either Siri or Google, whichever choice or phone that you're using. On the left earphone, if you tap it 3 times, you go back on a track on your playlist, tap it twice to skip to the next song, or you tap it once to pause or play your music. And we can customize these buttons here. Later we'll show you within the app. Now regarding Bluetooth connection, this has Bluetooth version 5.1. It's a class 1 Bluetooth technology. Bluetooth Low Energy is also featured in here as well. As for multi-pairing, initially this was not available. A lot of people were bummed out, but as of firmware update 4.13, you can see it within the app, multi-pairing is now available. You're able to switch from your current device to your previous one on the fly. Huge benefit here. Bluetooth range, they're climbing up to 33 feet or basically 10 meters for Bluetooth 5.1. Now, does this have fast pairing? Unfortunately not, or at least they don't claim to have that, but from my testing or daily use, it pairs reasonably quick when in pairing mode. Now, can you listen to one or the other earphone when it's in your head, or on your head that is? Unfortunately, not only the right earphone works when you leave the left earphone in the case, using the left earphone with the right earbud in the case does not work, so be aware of that. Codecs being used here, which is the resolution or audio transmission, how much detail is being transferred. These have SBC, which is the lowest tier, AAC, which is on iOS, and aptX. Unfortunately, there's no aptX HD, aptX low latency, and of course, these are not Sony earphones, so they don't have LDAC as well. Battery and charging, they're claiming 7 hours at 50% volume with their tested iPhone and AAC and 1 meter of distance, that's about 3.3 feet. ANC, transparent hearing, and custom EQs were off during their testing. Now, the charging case provides up to a total of 28 hours of playtime, so that's 21 hours with the case plus the 7 hours on the earphones as well. The charging method is USB-C. There's unfortunately no wireless charging for this price range right here. And regarding fast charging, 10 minutes in the case gives you 1.5 hours back of playtime. It's not too shabby. Phone call wise, yes, Sennheiser has side tone for you to take phone calls with. Because the earphones are so isolating, side tone will pump in your voice through the earphones so you can hear yourself, helping users like yourself to not start yelling on the phone during a phone call. Now regarding ANC, continuous low frequency noises like fans and AC units is particularly well suppressed. Speech and high frequency noises is significantly reduced but does remain perceptible, so just be aware of that. They do have audio pass-through. It's called transparent hearing, and it works decently. You can hear your surroundings, you can hear yourself a little bit better, a little bit artificial, so just be aware of that. It's not the most natural experience, but again, you have that for safety and security as well when you're walking down the street. Jumping into audio and the characteristics, these are very well balanced. They're well rounded for particularly every genre out there, but it does shine more so for pop, hip hop, and EDM in my opinion. Bass wise, punchy bass, rich balance, helps a lot with the 808 beat-focused music. Mids are clean, clear, neutral, and not bright or forward. Vocals are separated from instruments without sounding artificial. I really like it here. The high notes here, not tinging, not ear ringing. Snare drums are clean. Cymbal crashes are clean. They could have used a little bit more sharpness, but I'm perfectly fine here with keeping it a little bit more mellow. Soundstage was minor. There is some interpretation of a soundstage, but it's not huge and airy. I don't hear the taps and snares in the distant side here. However, there's more depth into the audio with the following aforementioned assessment here. Dimension and depth here, I believe, was moderate. I can hear some beats in the background while vocals and other instruments are more in the foreground. Now, the extra tech that you guys get here, there's auto pause and play when you take off your earphones. They pause your music, you put them back into your ears, they play again and resume. Side tone, as we discussed earlier, you can hear your own voice while on a phone call to help prevent yelling here. You can turn this feature off if you want. The EQ in the Smart Control app from Sennheiser, it's a very generic EQ that's made for very simple tweaks that balances each other out. It's not bad, it's still usable, it does help with your audio a little bit here, but honestly, download this thing called Wavelet from the App Store for better control, and I'm not affiliated with them by any means here. I just personally use them, and it does give you a little bit more, you can say, finer controls in EQing your music. Voice prompts, the details when it's on, it details when the earphones are paired. Now ANC on and off with version 4.13. It's great. I think all earphones actually need this instead of like the beeps and the tones that some other earphones provide that doesn't really provide too much information. Now, customizing controls on your earphones, you can check out on the app here. You can move them around and change it to your liking, which is awesome as always. Other than that, Specs Magazine showcases the newest tech coming out. Subscribe, you guys, so you don't miss out what I have in store. And hey, make sure you suggest some new products to me down in the comment section below. I'm also on Instagram. Be sure to follow. All links are in the video description. You guys stay classy. Bye.